Welcome to Loved One Season 2, brought to you by Your Speak, bringing people together like never before. We will be releasing 3 shows every weekend, and our first release is aptly called It's Complicated. Our final show of the It's Complicated release is Chocolate and Chili, starring Meredith Nudo of Texas, Cole Dzubak of Michigan, and Yana Ramos of Washington. Directed by Steve Mize of California, produced by Derek Kingsley of Maine, and soundscape editing and engineering by Joe Swenson. Chocolate and Chili is written by Kaylee Anderson.
And he's finally asleep.
Thank you.
But, let's be honest, he's gonna be awake again in like 2 hours, so let's do this thing.
I'm putting on pajamas and going to bed.
No, come on, it's still our anniversary. Hang out with me. We'll turn it around.
Don't give me that.
Give you what? I'm just trying to save the night.
I tried really hard to make tonight special. I bought a new dress. I got us reservations at the cool, sexy place downtown. I got babysitting. I put on Spanx and fake eyelashes.
Shh. I appreciate how hard you worked. I was excited too.
And it was all a waste.
Not a waste. Your mom got a migraine and couldn't babysit tonight, but we'll do the whole thing another time. I think parenting is just gonna be like this sometimes.
I'm not going back to that restaurant. Did you see the way they looked at us?
I did tell you that I thought taking a 4-month-old to a fancy restaurant might not be the best option.
I just thought he could sleep in his carrier and we could still have some sort of night out.
I know. I heard you talking to the hostess, but babe, they can't let babies in. That's probably how they lose their Michelin stars or something.
Oh, stop. It isn't that nice of a place. They don't have any stars.
Well, then they aren't even worth our time anyway. For our next date night, I'll find a place with a couple of stars and a changing station in the bathroom.
What date night? No more dates? This is our life now. Mama and Dada.
What are you talking about? You have a new dress and new eyelashes or something. I'm gonna cook us something nice for dinner. And we can do an at-home date night. Let me see what we have in the fridge.
Nothing. Breast milk?
Not really the vibe I'm going for.
You should have seen the cake that was in the pictures from the reviews for this place. A chili chocolate cake. And not all small and weird like those places do. Sometimes just like this big, messy slab of it on a plate. Ugh.
Okay.
Okay, what?
My baby wants a messy slab of chocolate cake. That's what she is getting.
You don't know how to bake.
No. But I know someone who does.
No. I told you to unplug that thing. I read that it can read our conversations.
We are interesting enough for anybody to care what we say.
It creeps me out.
Nova!
How can I help you?
I want to bake a sexy chocolate cake with my wife for our anniversary, but we don't know what we're doing. Can you help me with that?
You want me to help you bake an anniversary cake with your wife, is that right?
No!
Yes.
Preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Now, for any cake, flour is going to be the foundation of your structure. Since it's your anniversary, you can think about what the foundation of your relationship will be as you add 1 cup of flour to a bowl.
See? Creepy ass machine. I don't want to do this.
It's like kitchen therapy. I'm into it. Give me a mixing bowl and a measuring cup. I'll get the flour. Since you asked, Nova, I think our foundation is that my wife brings the thoughtful structure that I need, And I bring the chaotic levity that she needs.
Don't do that. Don't talk to the robot about our marriage.
How much flour, Nova?
1 cup of flour in a large mixing bowl.
Got it. Keep hitting me with this recipe, Nova.
Next, add 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder and half a teaspoon of baking soda.
We're on it. You gonna help? Because if you're just gonna stand there being cranky, you can do that in the living room.
I'll get the baking soda.
As you work on your cake, consider how chocolate, much like love, can be bitter if it isn't handled correctly. However, if it is balanced and complemented, it can be rich, sweet, and deliciously complicated.
What the hell is this?
Thank you, Nova.
Certainly. Now add 1 teaspoon of cinnamon.
You got that?
Yeah.
Thank you for not making it weird this time, Nova.
Cinnamon is the warmth you need to fill out the flavors in your cake. I imagine that you might need a similar warmth to sustain the richness of your relationship.
Nova, can we have the recipe without the poetry?
Keep doing your thing, Nova. Ignore the haters.
Next, add 1 stick of butter, half a cup of milk, and 2 eggs.
Whoa, wait. Nova, too fast. Wait.
I'll do the milk.
I don't just put in a whole stick of butter, right?
I think you cut it into little pieces.
Okay. Cutting into pieces.
Nova, you said 2 eggs?
Correct. 2 eggs, just like it takes.
If you make another metaphor, I will smash you, robot woman!
Huh. I've never seen you crack an egg like that. I do it on the edge of the bowl.
You're supposed to crack them on the counter? It's a thing. It's a chef thing, right, Nova?
Cracking an egg on the counter makes a wider crack, making it less likely that small shell fragments find their way into the batter.
Ha!
Look at you knowing chef things. That's sexy.
Oh, you like that? You like that way I can crack an egg?
Oh, hot.
Nova, what's next?
A half a cup each of white and brown sugar.
Oh, nothing to add on.
You seemed unhappy with my additions to the recipe, so I removed them.
Are you happy? You bumped out Nova.
2 types of sugar because I needed a little extra sweet tonight. Oh, thank you. Oh, this is fun.
This is fun. But I'm ready to be done with this thing so that we can move on to other activities. Anything else, Nova?
1 cup of hot coffee.
I am not brewing up coffee right now.
But leftover coffee still in the pot from this morning will do nicely. A compromise is good in baking and marriage. Right, Nova?
While compromise can be essential in a marriage, baking is an exact science which requires...
Nova, you're ruining it. It's a whole thing now. Play along.
Certainly. For your final ingredient, a half teaspoon of vanilla.
Because?
Vanilla elevates and complements the chocolate.
Like she elevates and compliments me, right?
Oh.
I am not familiar with the specific dynamics of your relationship. Next, mix and pour the batter into a greased cake pan.
Do we even have a cake pan?
I'll look you mix.
No. This is tough to mix. Oh, we need one of those fancy mixer things.
Ah, crap.
What?
We didn't preheat the oven.
We are terrible bakers.
We can just eat the batter.
It has raw eggs in it. You're not supposed to eat it.
It's really good. You're missing out. Try some.
I'll wait until it's baked.
Chili chocolate. Wasn't your fancy cake a chili chocolate cake? This is just chocolate.
Yes, but This is good enough.
Nah, it's not what you wanted. We have some chili powder. I'll just put some in.
Ask the machine how much.
No. I'm using intuition now. That's what the real chefs use.
That's way too much. Stop! Stop! It's going to be super spicy.
Just like the woman I'm making it for. Okay. This is actually really good though. Just try it.
Okay, yeah. That is very good.
See? I can do better than your fancy place downtown.
I think they might have served it on a plate, though. Fully cooked.
It's because they lack my culinary vision.
Oh. It tastes the way falling in love with you felt.
Now, who's getting all poetic?
I mean it. Spicy and sweet and...
Raw?
Yeah.
Taste how you looked in that blue dress you wore on our second date.
Tastes the way I feel when we dance and you do that thing where you spin me.
It's my one move.
Well, it works.
Taste the way you laugh sounds.
Tastes the way it feels when you kiss my shoulder.
Like this?
Something like that.
I got a little chocolate on you. Tastes like how you grab my hair sometimes when you kiss me.
Oh. Oh.
Now dimming the lights and playing your slow burn playlist.